The R8 just died in the middle of this crazy busy intersection. Oh, what a mess. Mirza jumped out, pulled the battery in the middle of the intersection, and somehow got that thing to reset within like 3 minutes. And it looks like it's moving, so we're gonna make it. On today's episode of Watch JR Go, as I promised you guys, we're here with the R8. What is going on, guys? I am Watch JR Go, and today I am here with Mirza from Boosted Euro, and he flew in to fix this thing. So you guys know that it's been an ongoing thing. We've been trying to get this knocked out for a long time. Now, we think the ECUs were flashed previously, and who knows what happened when they were originally flashed or tried to tune them. Either way, it didn't work out, and we flashed it remotely, and that didn't work. Shipped the ECUs out, and that worked. Now it had a baseline on it, but the ECUs didn't agree with each other after we got them in the car. So I was able to drive it, I could start it, and then I'd have to let it sit and pull the battery before we could drive it again. So we got it over to the shop, and today it's getting flashed again. Hopefully for real, for the last time, maybe?
Probably.
Cool. I'm super pumped about this. Solid choice in laptop, got the old Panasonic Toughbook there. I always wanted one of these, but they're so expensive I could never bring myself to pull the trigger. What flashing interface are you rocking?
So we're using CMD.
CMD?
It's like a commercial tool.
Okay.
Other than like the big companies, most tuners are using this tool. It's pretty reliable.
Gotcha.
So it's got a bunch of functions built into it. Right now we're flashing at FRF.
Okay.
It's basically flashing the most up-to-date Audi file for this car.
Okay.
So we can start from scratch.
So that's the stock file, right?
Stock file,
okay.
Yeah. Just want to make sure that it does what it's supposed to do on the stock file.
Ah.
And if it doesn't, then we need to go into the ECU, bench it, and see if we could repair the EEPROM,
okay.
which I suspect is an issue. So.
Okay. And you were telling me there's 3 sections to flash on this ECU, right? There's the EEPROM, the AWS,
and then the calibration.
Yeah. And I could tell your tune's in there because the throttle response changed, and the car sounds different. It sounds like it's kind of fueling, and the timing's, you know, in the ballpark instead of where it was on the stock file, which was really bad. Yeah.
So hopefully this fixes that corrupt area of the ECU that I believe was going on the checksum.
Okay.
So then go for a spin, we'll log it, and make sure everything's okay, and we'll go from there.
Awesome. Well, I am excited, and it's flashing right now. And of course, we have German Motorworks as the car ninjas. Snap-on charger over there to try to keep this voltage steady while it's flashing. So huge shout out to Johnny. So it looks like it started.
Yep.
3 times in a row.
Yep.
So that's back on the stock tune, the stock file there.
It updated to the latest version, so it was running like 0.2. Now it's running 10.0. So
nice.
now it's running the latest Audi software.
Awesome.
What we're gonna do now is flash it with the baseline.
Okay.
And then I also need to patch the ECU for logging, so we can do like advanced logging while we're driving.
Okay.
So I'll do that, and then I'll go from there, drive it, do some road logs.
Awesome. Well, that's the first time it started multiple times in a row in a long time. The impossible has been done. Mirza flashed it with the tune. This time we are off of the stock Audi tune and on to the real calibration, and it starts repeatedly, which is the key here. And he also said he can delete the suspension light, which is gonna be awesome. Now this has aftermarket suspension, it's got the BC coilovers on it, and it has the simulators, but even with the simulators, sometimes it doesn't work out and they throw the suspension light. He's gonna get the light off, which is amazing, and we're gonna go drive it in just a few minutes. So I'm super pumped about that. It's tuned, that's what it took. It took the one guy in the country that can actually do it. There you go. ready for this? It's all the way out this time. Hey! All right. Okay, the first stop with my running R8. I can't tell you guys how excited I am about this. No more suspension light on the dash, no check engine light. Mirza has it running really well with just his baseline on it, and we did a little bit of data logging just driving around, and tomorrow we're gonna start actually making pulls on this. Look what's pulling up. Oh, I know this car. So this is the guy that bought the white Honda. It's been sitting in the barn for what, a long time at this point. And before that, it was just sitting in my garage. It's very dirty. We wiped off a little bit of the hood with some rinseless wash. It looks really good, obviously. First stop, car wash. The detail dudes could do it, but I'm on the other side of town. I've got to get it clean right now. And then we have to go drive it all night long because it's full of old fuel. And he needs all that old fuel out of there and fresh 91 in the car before we start tuning for real tomorrow. And that's why we didn't make any pulls today. So, wash, fuel. What's up?
How you doing?
Pretty good, how about you?
Good.
I was like, I know that car.
Just got it ceramic coated and then drove it to Chanute.
Yeah, it looks like you drove it. It's covered in bugs.
I'm waiting to see how much of a difference the ceramic coat makes.
Dude, it's amazing. The Corvette with the Avalon King on it, I literally like drove it to Kentucky and back, covered in bugs, and they washed off with the lawn.
Did you get done what I think you got done?
This is the thing that you think I got done. Yeah, we're finishing it up tomorrow, but it is running and starts reliably.
Yep. Starts, none of that?
Yep.
Get up on it?
I have not gotten on it yet. We're doing the big pulls tomorrow. So the tuner flew in and he's here in town and he's gonna finish it up tomorrow with me.
It's gonna be sweet.
Oh dude, I'm pumped.
We can line them up if you want. Just kidding, that wouldn't even be close.
No, I think you would win right now. I won't get on it. Ooh-wee! That is clean! Alright, so the ceramic coating, it worked out?
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Awesome.
You saw the front end before. All I did was use water. I didn't, nothing else.
Nice. I love it. That sure beats. How's the Honda? The internet's inquiring and wants to know.
It's good. Had to do spark plugs, and that's about it.
That's awesome.
I did have a flat this morning, so I got 2 new tires, but car's doing good.
Sweet.
Gets me to work back. A lot better gas mileage than this thing. So.
That checks out. All right, man, I have to go drive all night long. I got to run all the fuel out of the R8.
Yeah, go do it.
It's all old. I know it's crazy windy, but here is a place we haven't been in a while with this car. I came here one other time for a Christmas picture. Like really windy. Wrench every day windy in this video. But huge thank you to Walzer Audi of Wichita for the engine and all the parts. Obviously they didn't give me the engine, but just the, you know, really taking care of me when I was buying all that and getting us a great deal on putting it together.
He's alive!
It's alive!
It's alive! That's amazing!
All right, what's the trade offer? Will you write me a real trade offer?
I don't know what the turbo's in it.
Oh, don't say that. All right, fine, 100,000. Let's do it. Let's do
20,000 for the engine.
Yeah, 20,000 for the engine. I love it. But yeah, it runs, finally.
Awesome.
Finally, it starts reliably, has a baseline on it. We're not done, we're finishing it up tomorrow.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's crazy how good it is. Well, you almost talked me into it. I'll do a straight trade. They have a 2015 V10 in here with the, of course, the newer headlights, which are beautiful. The dual clutch, my favorite set of wheels, and of course, my favorite engine with that 5.2 FSI V10, and carbon blades, and possibly the carbon, man, they tinted the back glass. I can't tell if it has the carbon engine package.
Not the interior package, the exterior, the
Just the blades.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's beautiful. I love it. Is it open? Ah.
Got 14,000 miles on it.
Oh, brand new tent too. Oh, illuminated door sills. I don't have that. Man, that's cool. That is cool. Oh, and this has the upgraded MMI too. I have the old low resolution one. This is cool. I love it. And of course, the next stop on my first very drivable journey in the R8 is Harbor Freight. So we can buy one of those vacuum oil deals so we can extract the oil out of this instead of pulling all the drain plugs. Sounds like a much better way to do it. Well, I need to go home and check the tire pressures, but no lights that matter, just TPMS, and no suspension light anymore. And it's just the perfect car to go out and drive. There is like a ZX14 behind me trying to race it though, which is pretty funny. He didn't even get on it. I thought he'd take the bait. I wasn't gonna get on it at all, but I gave it just a little bit of that. Woo-wee! This thing is awesome. Whoa, H1. A beautiful H1. We've got a lot more driving to do tonight. I've only got 60 miles on it so far. I wasn't even sure the sounds were coming from this. I've never heard it before. You guys ready? It dumps all the boost like right behind my head. That sounds amazing. It's all just kind of feeding back out of the intakes, I think, but what a great sound. So here we go again. We're giving a little bit of boost. I really hope you guys can hear that because it sounds amazing. This car. It's finally at the finish line. We're so close. I can't believe that like the last job I have to do other than changing the oil is driving around a lot. We are home with the R8. I've got about 100 miles on it now, and I need to go put gas on it now. And then tomorrow we start tuning for real. This has been a journey. 2 years since the day I picked this thing up. And today's the first day I got to drive it normally. So he said tomorrow I have to drive it like I stole it. I don't usually drive my cars like that, but I think we're doing it tomorrow. We might get the draggy out, get a couple numbers. I don't know. I don't want to beat on it, but I mean, we're going to be tuning and we have to make full pulls, so we might as well get that 60 to 130. I know that's what everybody wants to see, and we'll go from there. I hope you guys are excited as I am that it's back. I hope you guys are as excited as I am that it's going to go up for sale tomorrow. Anyway, huge thank you to Boosted Euro. I'll throw a link in the description below if you guys want to check them out for your Audi or German tuning needs. And that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to shop.watchjairgo.com where you get cool shirts, not like this. And please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do. And I'll talk to you next time. I know you guys are all bothering me about the next long-term project, but it's headed off to the shop where it's getting finished soon. I think the chassis shop said 1 or 2 more weeks. Just your typical Iron Man and Grey Poupon, no big deal. Also, he said tomorrow we're enabling all the cool things like anti-lag and pops and bangs and everything we want.